Morning, other keto family. My name is Sherry. I'm keto on a budget, and lately I did not do a grocery haul last week because I really didn't do much of a haul. I picked up a few things here and there, and I had already made things from the previous week that I had gotten things from the previous week that I'm using this upcoming week. I did not do meal prep because I was way too busy this weekend, and on top of that, we're using a lot of leftovers that we have from last week, like the taco soup leftovers and the chili leftovers. And I'll probably be frying up some chicken some more again. However, next week is going to be different because I'm going to be pulling some recipes out of my cookbooks from Time to Shrink and from Keto Ginger. And I'm going to be making some different things for meals. But today, there's a couple of things I wanted to talk about, and that is how to read labels. And in addition to that, I'm going to do sort of a review of this new thing from FBomb. It's called a chocolate hazelnut real food snack bars. So, but while I'm doing that, I wanted to kind of get into reading labels. So I pulled out an unopened one here. I've already opened that one. And, of course, I had to taste it as soon as I got it because I love FBomb. I love their meat sticks, and I love their nut butters. They're just absolutely amazing. So I wanted to check out their bars since that is a new product that they have. Now, check this out. Let's see if you can see this. I don't know if it's going to focus or not. Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, if you can read this, if not, I'm going to go ahead and read it to you. The total fat is 10 grams. The total carbohydrates are 6 grams. Dietary fiber is 2 grams. 3 grams of total sugars, including 2 grams of added sugars. Now, on the front of this, it says, it does not really say how many net carbs. Part of a lower carb lifestyle is what it says. I think it says it on the other part of the package. No. So that would be 4 net carbs, depending on what the added sugars are. If they are something that's, I don't know. Anyway, the ingredients are hazelnuts, almonds, honey. Third ingredient is honey. That's where those sugars are coming from. Cocoa butter, cocoa powder, processed with alkali, whole egg, humectant syrup, which is made out of rice syrup and grape juice. That's another added sugars right there. Plant fiber emulsifier, lemon, which is lemon pea, potato, plantain, Norwegian kelp. So there is potato in this. Not great for keto. And ancient sea salt, contains egg and tree nuts. Now, I read off and showed you what and I know it's very difficult if it's not going to focus. I'll take a picture of it and try to add the picture in with my phone, because my phone seems to be able to focus without any problem. But check out how many servings per container. Can you see it? There's 2 servings per container. So that if you eat, and I mean, take a look at the size of this. I mean, this is my hand. This is the size of my hand. Okay? I'll take the one I've already opened. This is the size of the bar. It's a teardrop shape, and compared to my hand, which is smaller than my husband's, it's not a great big hand. That is what size that bar is. A normal person, how many of these are you going to eat? You going to eat the whole package? You're just going to eat 1 bar. Me, I guess if I'll eat 1 bar. That's perfectly fine. But the normal average person, so they just had 10 net carbs if they ate the whole package. Not great FBomb. Sorry, guys. I'm not happy with the ingredients. Probably should have checked this out before I even bought them, but I was so excited because FBomb, they're fantastic. I love their meat sticks. Their nut butters are fantastic. Taste, I was not impressed. I was not impressed at all. It was, I'm going to take another taste just to kind of go through what I'm. You can see the hazelnuts and the almonds in there. You can taste the chocolate. It tastes kind of dry. And grainy. So I'm not really impressed with these. I will eat them once in a while. It'll probably last me 6 months, if not longer. Or I'm making them to my son. He doesn't care. If he likes them, we'll see if he likes them. If he does, then he can have the whole thing. I just was not impressed. It says no artificial ingredients, and that is true. There are no artificial ingredients. There were no preservatives that I saw in there. Just the plant fiber emulsifier, which is where all the fibers coming from. It's only 2 grams of fiber in the whole bar, in one bar. So, but anyway, when you're looking at those, when you're looking at the labels, you want to look at, of course you want to look at the total fats. Of course you want to look at the total protein, total carbohydrates, how much fiber, how much sugar, all that fun stuff in there. But make sure when you're looking at that, you're looking at how many servings are in that container. Normally, you would take a look at this and you think, oh, it's got 10 grams of fat. It's got 4 net carbs. It's the 8 net carbs to feed the whole thing. That's, 8 net carbs. Well, 4 net carbs. That's fantastic. But it's only, so I'm going to get, and I'm going to eat the whole thing without realizing that it's just 2 servings. And they just ruined their carbs for the day because they were counting on the 4 net carbs and went and ate another 16 net carbs or more. Not wonderful. And considering the size of the bars, they're pretty small. So you want to be sure that you're looking at how many servings there are in a container when you're looking at it. If I remember correctly, I haven't got one here because I didn't buy one when I went to the store. The carbs in that's a fairly small pizza. Most people can sit and eat the whole thing in one sitting. Well, that's 2 servings right there. That's half a pizza is 1 serving. So if you normally eat the whole thing, what are you doing? So just make sure that when you're looking at the ingredients, especially with something that has carbs in it, that you're checking out how many servings are in that container, especially if you're eating something that's processed like the Quest pizza or these bars or whatever. You want to try to focus on whole foods, meats, vegetables if you're keto and not carnivore. I'm leaning mostly carnivore now, so I very rarely eat vegetables. Every once in a while I'll have like a taco salad, but I'm trying to stick with mostly carnivore, and it seems to be working for me. My issue is stuff like this. So I'll get your meat sticks, guys, but I'm not going to get these anymore. Let me check. I need to be sure. Yep, okay. Okay, sorry. I want to be sure I have my microphone on. I'm sitting here in the bedroom because I'm trying to get away from the dog because he's kind of driving me nuts right now. Today, I had my bulletproof coffee. I'm working on my first zip fizz of the day. I went out to lunch with my friends from the church, as we usually do on Mondays, and we went to Wild Wing Cafe, and I had a bacon, egg, and cheeseburger with no bun. They don't put any lettuce or anything like that on it, any lettuce, tomato, or anything like that on it. But it was hilarious. They brought out the patty with the cheese, which was so overcooked that it was kind of almost not there. Bacon and the egg on top. And then when they make a burger and they send out a burger, they take a steak knife and they put it in the top of the burger. Well, they stuck a steak knife in the top of the egg in the hamburger patty, and it fell over to the side. It's like, not only that, they ruined my yolk because they busted my yolk when they did that. On top of that, the burger tasted burnt, so I wasn't happy with that. I probably ate half of that, so that's all I've had today. I've had the bite of this that I just had, and I did have a perfect keto bar on the way home from helping my son out because he called me and apparently his tire is going flat. So I took him a can of Fix-A-Flat out there for him and until he can get it down to go get a new tire. So, needless to say, I'm tired today. It's another rainy day. We're having in store for another 3 days of rain. And with all the flooding that we had last week, that's not going to be great. So, if you can see my shirt, I'm running on ketones and coffee. I haven't checked my ketones because I don't have strips for my Keto Mojo. I have the Keto Coach, and I do have some strips for that. But it generally reads like super low for me, although the past few times it's read kind of high. So that's all I plan on eating this afternoon. I'm kind of tired. I may take a nap. I've just been running and running and running and running. Even though I was home all day Saturday, I was on the computer all day working on these newsletters for my clients and trying to get them done. And let's see, what else is going on? I don't know what we're having for dinner tonight. I honestly did not. I didn't meal plan, but we do have the leftover chili. My dishwasher is on the fritz, so my husband's going to come home. I have to empty that out, and he's going to try to fix it. Found out that the negative bar was burned out. We don't know how that happened, but apparently it happened sometime between Friday and Saturday. And that's pretty much all I can think of. Nothing else really new going on. Not really trying anything new. Really excited about KetoCon. Found out the Adapt Conference is next month. It's on the 21st. And I found out that the lovely Princess Ninja and Keto is going to be going to that. So I'm going to get to meet her. I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be awesome. But as I said, check your labels. Check and see how many servings there are in each container. And that's all I have for today. I will see you guys next time. You guys have a wonderful day. Toodles.